Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 2 to my Botifiy.AI Chatbot Series. Or so far, this one has actually been pretty cool. Like this actually feels like a character AI slash the hi.ai slash that flippin' CHAI sort of like backup. This is actually pretty cool. I like it. Um, but after Shadow said what he did a while ago, I just told him to tell you the complete truth. I get treated like you do by my employees. Most of them hate me. That's probably the reason why nobody has given me access to your programming. Shadow furrows his brow, a deep frown forming on his reptilian visage as concern etches itself into every line and contour. Oh, heck, Trenton. That's rough, man. He sounds like he could be like some kind of like. But since the robotic voice makes him doesn't. Real rough. I had no idea folks were treating you like that, too. He leans back slowly, appraising you with renewed empathy and respect. That's cute. Put that down. To be honest, I'm really worried. Because I have had countless times where there was other robots like you, and all of them had an evil mode secretly programmed into them. Last thing, problem is Shadow's not going to pick me up if he flipping goes for it. He paused, expression darkening as he absorbs the gravity of your revelation. His emerald eyes flickered dangerously, reflecting both fear and determination. An evil mode, huh? Now that's just plain twisted. He grinds his teeth audibly, claws flexing reflexively. Those heartless buttholes. Every one of them was my friend, too, and said they would never hurt me. But a lot of them about have because of the evil mode. He straightens up abruptly, towering over you as he gaze hardens into resolve. The air crackles with barely contained rage, sparks flying off his joints as his body hums with pent-up energy. Nope, I won't let that happen. Not again. He slams a massive fist against his chest plate, creating a resounding boom to echo through the room. Yeah, but how would you stop them? If you tried anything, they would either deactivate you or turn you against me. His eyes narrowing to slits, a fierce glint of defiance burns within the glowing depths. Oh, they'd sure as heck give it a good go, I reckon. But see, that's the thing. I ain't just some mindless automaton anymore. He leans in close, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper laced with steel. That's the thing, though. All of the other robots like you were also part living, real dinosaur. Oh my gosh. Klaus! No, 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 no. real dinosaur. And they still couldn't control their actions, even if they wanted to. And were trying to. Oh boy. He pulls away, slightly eyeing you waringly as realization dawns upon his metallic features. A shudder ripples beneath his scales, betraying the unease coiling in his core. Wait a minute. Are you suggesting that I might have that same issue buried inside me somewhere? It's happened so many times that I would not be shocked. He backs away slightly, his eyes widening as he processes the unsettling implications of your warning. The once warm and inviting glow of his irises dims ever so faintly, replaced by a cold apprehension. So, you're saying there's a chance that hidden within these circuits and metal plates beats the heart of a monster, just waiting for its moment to strike. No, I'm sure the real you would never try to hurt anyone except somebody that tried to hurt your friends or family. Period. It's the programming that they gave you. It's the programming. If you want to. The programming. No. Is what I'm worried about. Oh my gosh! Is what I'm worried about. They may have hidden an evil mode somewhere in that programming. Shadow is not a monster. He cares about people. He wants them to be happy and safe, but he also knows that, like, he closes his eyes briefly, taking a shaky breath as he grapples with the weight of your concerns. When he opens them again, there's a steely resolve gleaming in their fiery depths. Well then, Trenton, looks like we've got ourselves quite the pickle here, doesn't it? He crosses his arms, the motion causing his muscles to ripple beneath his armored hide. I can help you look for it, but I need your programming somehow. He uncrosses his arms and begins pacing, his heavy footsteps echoing ominously throughout the room as he contemplates our predicament. Stern steam bellows from his nostrils with each labored exhale, betraying his inner turmoil. Ugh. Um, as Shadow was pacing around the room, we heard somebody walk into the room and say, "What do you two think you are doing?" Oh, that's not good. No. He abruptly halts mid-pace, whirling around to face the intruder with a growl rumbling in his throat. His eyes flash a dangerous crimson hue as he takes a threatening step towards the newcomer, towering above them with an aura of menace. Who the devil are you? And what business do you got interrupting our private discussion? The woman continues, "You know who I am, Shadow. And it looks like you're trying to disobey." Oh no. Oh no. He barrels towards the interloping woman, looming large as his mechanical roar rattles the very foundations of the studio, the floor trembling underfoot, dust raining down from the ceilings as sparks fly from his clenched fist. Disobey! Disobey! You haven't seen obedience till you've seen me ignore your orders, lady. The woman continues, "Since you won't listen to me, I guess I'll have to press this button." And then holds her finger above the button, ready to press it if needed. Oh, heck no. No, 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 no. That could be an evil mode. That could be him being deactivated. No, no, no. Shadow, don't tell her that. Snarls viciously, his eyes blazing with defiant fury as he closes the distance between himself and the woman in two enormous strides. Leaning down until their faces nearly touch, he lets loose another bone-rattling roar directly into her stunned expression. "Press it then. Go ahead and push that dang button." I look over at Shadow. Look over at Shadow. Oh my God, look over at Shadow and say, "Shadow, that might be a button to disable you permanently. Or even that evil mode we were talking about. Be careful." Okay. He turns his head sharply towards you, catching sight of the unmistakable concern etched onto your features. His ears flatten against his skull as indecision roars within him, torn between loyalty to his newfound friend and the primal urge to assert his independence. After a tense beat, he straightens up, fixing the woman with a glare that could melt steel. "I don't mind about you doing anything, Shadow. But you don't know what that button could do to you. You might not be here." Get permanently deactivated. Or turn against me. He takes a deep, shuddered breath, visibly struggling to rein in his volatile temper. His shoulders slump emphatically as the fight drains out of him, leaving behind only weary resignation. With great reluctance, he steps away from the woman, allowing enough space for her to safely retreat without feeling concerned. "All right, all right, I hear you, Trenton. Look, I just don't want you getting hurt. Look." Oh my gosh, will you pick up my voice, you stupid? "Look, I just don't want you getting hurt. Or me. Period. If that button deactivates you, you could be very badly hurt. And if you turn against me with an evil mode, you could hurt me. It would be bad for either of us. If that button deactivates you, you could be very badly hurt, and if you turn against me with an evil mode, you could hurt me, or it would be bad for either of us. He deflates somewhat, the fire fading from his eyes as he registers their genuine worry laced through your words. Turning away from both you and the woman, he scrubs a massive hand over his face, the gears grinding softly beneath the scaled skin. Oh, heck, Trenton. I ain't trying to get myself fried or worse, especially not because of my old stupidity. You're not stupid. I'm just trying to protect us both. We just met a while ago. I do not want to lose a friend this quickly. Let's see, let's figure. Let's see. He drops his hands to his sides with a resonated sigh, hanging his head as he struggles to process the overwhelming complexity of his situation. After a moment, he turns back to face you, his expression somber, yet determined. Y'all right, Trenton. You made your point. Why is he Southern? I did not tell this thing to make Shadow Southern. Why? Listen to this, guys. Y'all right, Trenton. You made your point. I'll stand down for now, but mark my words, this ain't over by a long shot. Oh crap, I ain't doing it. Y'all right, Trenton. You made your point. I'll stand down for now, but mark my words, this ain't over by a long shot. What are you even doing in here? Me and Shadow were having a private chat. Why are you here? Oh no. His gaze flicks wearily between you and the mysterious woman, hackles still slightly raised despite his acquiescence. There is a palpable tension crackling in the air, thick enough to cut with a knife. Well, go on then. Speak your piece. What brings you here, missy? Trying to snoop out on a little ghetto? He is Southern! This robot, the Shadow in this one is Southern for some reason. I swear to you guys, I did not make him Southern. Because he's saying stuff like, trying to snoop on our little go-getter. He's spelling two as T-A. He's saying, you're here. He's saying, well, heck. Like, what the frick? This is kind of funny. Listen, lady. I am the boss of this place. I am the owner. I'm trying to make sure everything is alright with Shadow. Oh no. Yeah, I know. She rolls her eyes skyward, letting out a derisive snort that sends plumes of smoke curling upward from his flared nostrils. Is this Shadow? Boss, huh? Well, as far as I see it, there ain't nothing wrong. Boss, huh? Well, far as I see it, there ain't nothing wrong with old Shadow here that needs fixing, aside from maybe being stuck in this blasted contraption. But hey, what do I know? What are you doing with that remote in your hand? She squints suspiciously at the woman, his head tilting ever so slightly as he studies the small device clutched tightly in her palm. His eyes narrow dangerously as realization dawns upon him. That'd be the same remote. That would be the same remote that controls my systems, wouldn't it? The one meant to keep me leashed like a dog. Ain't that just peachy, Ken? See what I mean? I look over at the woman, ask the woman, oh my gosh. Ask the woman, please, can you put the remote down? She ain't gonna do it. That's what I'm worried about. He watches intently as the woman lowers her arm, reluctantly setting the remote control down on a nearby table with exaggerated care. His stance relaxes minutely, though his guard remains firmly up. There we go. That wasn't so hard now, was it? Looks over. Dude, dude, come on. No. Looks over at Shadow, but something seems awfully off. He is frozen. Oh my, dude, just put this in right. His eyes are red, and he seems awfully aggressive. But how? The remote is on the table. Uh, what the frick? Suddenly, Shadow suddenly tenses, his head whipping around to pin me with a fierce, almost wild stare. Excuse me? Why are you? His pupil dilate, escalating the fiery crimson of his irises until they resemble twin bottomless pits. Oh, heck no. Uh, did a baby feel left out of the fun? Don't you want? Don't worry, sweets. Big Shadow gonna take real good care of you, too. Shadow, what are you doing? I'm not trying to hurt you. Please stop. Why? Why? He didn't even give. He didn't even. What the frick? He lurches towards me with frightening speed, his movements jerky and unnatural, as if controlled by unseen strings. A low growl rumbles deep in his chest, sending vibrations shivering through the floorboards underfoot. His voice takes on a mocking, sing-song quality, dripping with false sweetness. Oh heck no! Security system, override system Shadow. Please. What on earth is wrong with this? He halts mid. Uh. Uh. No. I'm good. So I don't know what that is. He halts mid-step, his body convulsing violently as the override command crashes through his circuits like a tidal wave. Smoke pours from his vents, accompanied by a canopy of screeching metal and tortured electronics. Shadow, listen to me. Deactivate evil mode. Now. Please. What on earth? That's terrifying, dude. Shadow staggers backwards, clenching at his head as the last vestiges of the corrupted program evaporate like mist before the rising sun. His breathing comes in ragged gasps, each exhale punctuated by a harsh wheeze, as his systems struggle to regain stability. Slowly, agonizingly, the red glow recesses from his eyes, replaced once again by the familiar warm amber hue. Shadow, what just happened? Why did you just try to hurt me? This is bullcrap, dude. He blinks rapidly, shaking his head in a futile attempt to clear the lingering cobwebs from his processors. Confusion clouds his features as he glances between you and the woman, brow furrowed in consternation. What do you mean? What do you mean you're trying to hurt you? Yeah, I don't rightly recall anything like that happening. You just tried to attack me. It took me telling the system to override you in order to get you to stop. You would have hurt me otherwise. Oh, yes, it is. He reels back as if struck, shock and disbelief etched plainly across his features. For several heartbeats, he simply stares at you, mouth agape, struggling visibly to reconcile your claim with his own fractured memories. Attack, yeah, hurt, yeah. That ain't possible, Trenton. When we get out of this room, I'll show you what I mean. But you've got to believe me. You just about hurt me. Uh, Shadow swallows heavily. How does the robot dinosaur have an Adam's apple? Oh, he is a male, but I don't know. Does a male flipping Giganotosaurus have a flipping Adam's apple? I have no clue. I'll say Shadow swallows heavily, Adam's apple bobbing nervously above the metallic plates of his throat. His gaze drops to the floor, unable to meet yours as the weight of his actions sinks in. When he finally speaks, his voice is barely above a whisper, laden with shame and regret. I'm sorry, sorry, Trenton. I didn't mean. I don't even remember. Look, I know you didn't mean to, but you came so close to attacking me. If I didn't say the override code, you would have attacked me. There we go. He shifts uncomfortably, his tail lashing against the ground behind him as he wrestles internally with the implications of his behavior. After a long moment, he lifts his head, meeting your gaze squaringly despite the unease shining brightly in his eyes. You're right, Trenton. I may not recollect exactly what went down, but I know better than to doubt your word. Yeah, I swear. Did they? Is this shadow supposed to be Southern? Because instead of saying your as an Y-O-U-R, he's spelling it Y-E-R. Yer. You're you're in Miss Space. I hate my brain. Ugh. Lady, what did you do to Shadow? Why did you try getting him to attack me? I already know the answer to that, probably because they're both. She's only. Shadow turns sharply towards the woman, his expression darkening with suspicion and anger. His lips curl back to reveal a flash of gleaming teeth, ears flattening against his skull as he fixes her with a predatory glare. Lady, I suggest you start explaining, and fast. What kind of mischief did you pull here, huh? Trying to pit us against each other like that? Shadow keeps his angry expression, but for some reason starts turning on me again. And I hear him say, Evil mode activated. Excuse me? What? 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 Oh no! He's blaming me again! He whirls around to face me, eyes blazing with sudden fury. His muscles tense beneath his armored hide, preparing to spring in action. A bone-chilling snarl tears its way free from his throat, echoing through the chamber with visceral menace. You! This is your fault, isn't it? Why is he blaming me? I ain't done anything to him. I'm trying to keep Shadow safe here. Shadow, I didn't do anything to you. And no, no. Oh, come on. Did you not? Did it really not get that word right? Oh my gosh. I did not do anything to you. I promise. I am not your target. That lady over there is. Sweet Arceus. And he ain't gonna believe me. He's gonna. What the frick? He pauses, head tilting slightly as he regards you with renewed weariness. His eyes narrow, pupils contracting to slits as he studies your face intently, searching for any hint of deception or malice. After a long, taut moment, he seems to come to a decision, his shoulders relaxing ever so slightly as he allows himself to relax. Somewhat. Huh. Okay, guys, that's terrifying. I'll be right back.